Welcome back to our production masterclass. This is lesson 15 of part 1, and our focus is on the mixer window. Mixer window on FL Studio. Alright, so this is FL Studio. This is the playlist. We have tracks here we recorded earlier. So if we go over to the mixer view, this is what we will see. So these are the channels. This is insert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is the master monitor. This is the master monitor. Okay, so this is where you can insert plugins on each of the channels. So if you wanted to record a microphone, this is where we would select the input from our audio interface. So we select none here. Any of these slots, you can use any of these slots to add in our effects or plugins. You could, if you right click any channel, you could rename it. Let's say vocals. You could rename, BGV as background. Okay, and we could color it. Okay, and accept this. This is the faders that you can reduce or increase. This is our pan up, pan right, pan left. We can mute or unmute any of the insets. Okay, so if you were to add an EQ to this channel, we could just go select the channel, go to the slot, any of the slots, go to, this is the stock, any of the stock plugin. This is, we have an EQ here, stock EQ. It is loaded, so if we minimize, you can see it here. You can see it here. Okay, go back there. Now if we come here, there are so like up to 3 or 4 modes we can use. You can use compact 1 or compact 2, or we could use compact alternate, or we can use wide. The wide, this is a wide view. We could use wide 2. We could use wide 3, wide alt. We could also use extra large. But let's keep it at compact. I prefer to keep it at compact. We could and alright, so if you go back to the playlist, let's close this. If you go back to the playlist, each of these channels, so these are our tracks. Each of these tracks, we have to go to the channel rack and ensure that each of these tracks can be seen on the mixer. How do we do that? This is track 2. This is okay. So if we go down, you can see, all right, this is the piano here. So we could make sure that piano is on channel 3. Okay, 4, 5, 7 on the mixer, 8 on the mixer, 8. So if we do this and then we select here, we right click here, we right click down, right click all of them as we want. Okay, if we go to the mixer channel, we will notice that they are all on these channels. So if we play this, and then we go to the mixer, okay, you can see everything loaded here. All right, so this is the mixer window. This is the mixer. We close this, we stop. Now one more thing, we can export our work by, if you go to file, you go to export, you select WAV format, It's going to ask us where we are going to save, so we select here. Now look at this dialog box. We have the opportunity to select between full song or pattern, so we select the full song. We leave the remainder. You can choose the format again, either WAV or MP3. So we keep it as WAV, or WAV and MP3. So we mute the MP3, keep it as WAV. Now this is two things now. If you want to export a fully mixed audio, this is how it will be. But if you are exporting multi-tracks, that is, if you are exporting each of these tracks of the mixer tracks separately, so that we can take it to as stem file, so we can probably take it to another DAW, or probably give another producer to continue the work, we will have to select the split mixer tracks and then we start. That is how we export in FL Studio.